When it comes to difficult times and challenging decisions, we can be our own biggest critic. Today's focus is on perseverance and pushing through tough stretches and difficult times.
Hello, I'm Linnetta.
I'm Patrick.
And together we are co-founders of
Vertical Connections Inc.
Thank you for joining us once again. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. Everyone click the like button, the bell icon, and share this message.
Also, we greatly appreciate when you leave comments. We look forward to those in the future. Pushing through the difficult times and tough periods are things we all need to do. Whether it be personal, business, mental, or emotional, we encounter a multitude of uncertainties and circumstances that require us to persevere and adapt.
One of the most difficult things to do is to push through the tough times and come out on the other side. It's hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, especially when you're deep in the thick of things. But the only way to get through is by pushing through and persevering.
The hard times in life and the tough situations prove to be difficult tests. But on the other side is where the reward dwells, where progress is to be obtained, and where growth takes place. Getting the rewards is the hard part, and working through the difficulties requires a great deal of focus, grit, and perseverance.
Definitely. Working through tough times requires an increased level of motivation and determination. When the most difficult of battles show up on your doorstep, it often means you have to work harder, move forward, and even when you don't want to or feel like it. An important element of pushing through and beating the tough times is your belief and conviction to your vision. A lot of the goals we set for ourselves and the reason behind our motivation lie within the desired outcome we envision for ourselves.
People see the kind of lifestyle they want to live,
The type of body they want to have,
or the preferred financial situation they want to be in. But the real question lies in whether or not they truly believe in it, and what are they willing to do to make their vision or dream a reality.
This belief is often one of the things we use to motivate ourselves in difficult times. Thinking about the top of the mountain during the climb. During the climb is when you see whether you truly believe in your vision or if you think you're able to make it happen.
As you progress, challenges, obstacles, and uncertainties will test your belief in your vision and the confidence you have in yourself to achieve it.
That little voice inside your head is one of the toughest, if not the most difficult obstacles everyone has. It's that which holds you back from achieving your full potential, or the one thing that produces the greatest doubts about going forward.
Finding ways to persevere and resist internal doubts is a common struggle shared by many. Some embrace the challenge by venturing into the unknown without fear, refusing to succumb to negativity and reaffirming their commitment to persist.
Over time, the more you continue to say no to your self-doubt, the more you will see where you truly stand when it comes to your desires and beliefs. This true meaning and the implications behind each decision will help you continue to get better at managing that little voice, learning when to listen to it and when to shut it down.
Ooh, the further you go,
the more you do,
the tougher you get. A lot of what we're talking about comes down to mental toughness, determination, and motivation. Over time, the more you do these things,
the more you develop these traits.
And the more you experience, the better and stronger you're going to get.
Think of it like a muscle. The more reps you do accurately, the more consistent and stronger you're going to get. So the more you persevere, work through the times, the stronger you will become.
Yes. That strength, determination, and perseverance you're learning and building up will be with you in the future. It'll be with you wherever you go.
In whatever you're trying to accomplish.
And allow you to stand your ground when thoughts try to detour you on your way to the greater outcome.
The skills you learn, the traits you develop, and the experience you get strengthen your ability to become part of you.
Part of your work ethic.
And part of your abilities. You're able to come out much stronger than you were before or when you were coming in.
Embracing uncertainty and the unknown is a pivotal step towards personal growth and resilience. Many of the difficult circumstances or tasks we encounter are usually because they are unknown to us, and we find ourselves in unfamiliar territory.
There's no doubt about the fact that it can be difficult at times. Finding courage to muster up the strength and willingness to move forward in those times when you don't know much often produces mixed feelings.
Fortunately, things tend to work themselves out. Through the journey, you gain deeper insights into yourself and the subject matter, emerging with heightened experience and bolstered confidence.
Look here. Many times the scariest part and the most difficult part is the time leading up to it. The thoughts you have, the things you tell yourself, and the mental images you create are inside your head instead of reality. Unfortunately, it's kind of the norm for most people.
But the ones who are willing to embrace the unknown, even with everything going on, and understand that some things are out of their hands and yet still willing to forge on and explore
And discover.
are often the ones who are rewarded.
It's important to be smart and important to make wise decisions while keeping hold of the right attitude. But it's also important to take some risk and venture into the unknown to see what lies ahead.
The more you explore and venture into the unknown or the unfamiliar, the more knowledge you gain and experience you get. The more experience you tend to have and the more you use it, the more comfortable you become. There are lots of great things once you venture into the unknown, and we hope you're able to find many of them along the way.
Whether you get to the other side or not will depend on how you address your objective, what you're trying to achieve, and how important it is to you to get to the top of the mountain.
Depending on what you're looking for, the other side is often the end of the tunnel, the place where your hard work pays off and the results begin to show.
Once you're there, you're welcome with a feeling of accomplishment
A feeling of achievement,
and
satisfaction. Whatever the case may be, it's going to take work, time, and mental toughness to get there. Facing hardships and navigating difficult circumstances is something we all must do.
Whether your battle is learning how to budget your finances, develop skills to be an author, or better managing the relationships you have, there are going to be growing pains along the way.
Oh, yes. Perseverance is one of the things that can help you most. Finding ways to keep going, to keep moving forward, and maintaining the type of consistency you need is a great way to push through the hardships.
It's important during those growing pains and difficult times to remember the vision you had for yourself when you started and stick to that belief in your ability to make it happen. The task or issues that may arise will often show your level of conviction and belief in that future you once had.
Beyond the uncertainty and obstacles lies the path to profound growth, where your rewards and newfound confidence await. As you persist and overcome challenges, you gradually develop invaluable skills, abilities, and traits that will serve you well into the future.
As we bring this in for a landing, remember the investment you make today, whether through sacrifices,
Perseverance in the face of reluctance,
or choosing to show up when it's easier to stay home, will shape the person you become and principles you uphold.
Each brave battle, every hard-earned victory, and all the challenges conquered will reap lasting rewards for your journey ahead. We trust that this message resonates deeply with you and encourages you to share its illuminating significance with others. But until next time,
Get connected
to go vertical. Bye-bye.